Hey, what's going on, guys? obsoleteXeo here. We're here with a Modern Warfare gunfight video, and honestly, the gameplay is not super relevant. This was recorded before the recent patch on November 8th, Friday, before Shoot House became live, so footsteps are pretty loud. A lot of the gun balancing hasn't gone into effect here. So it's kind of just there because I thought this gameplay was pretty intriguing, honestly, and it gets really exciting towards the end. No spoilers, but really fun gameplay. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I think in terms of my channel here, my channel on Twitch, and the kinds of content that I want to produce, and just like a general update video. Nothing too serious, but I kind of wanted to keep everybody updated. So a little bit of history here. This channel was started quite a bit of time ago, and we initially did Little Big Planet videos, Modern Warfare 2 videos. We played Ratchet and Clank, we played Resistance, we did a lot of stuff back in the day, and back then I was never really consistent with uploading, and it was kind of a hobby passion of mine when I was in high school and college, and just kind of testing the waters for content like this. And I've taken multiple hiatuses during that. And I think partly where I want to move the direction of this channel is just be more consistent and more active here on YouTube. It's very difficult. I've made some strides recently. I have Premiere Pro, and I'm working on, slowly but surely, trying to work on editing skills and getting familiar with the program, and maybe bringing some cool ideas and creative content with those skills. But that is going to be a long learning process because back then when I made videos, I was very much on the fly, had very little training. It was, all of the education that I had was taught by myself on editing and video making, and it was very very low level because the recording software was not good, the hardware was not good, just a lot of issues back then. And as the years have progressed, the technology has only gotten better, and my setup has only gotten better. So I really would like to continue forth with making an active effort to upload frequently throughout the week. And what I mean by this is I don't expect to be able to deliver a video every day. I think that's a tough deliverable to promise to you guys, because honestly, I don't know how many of you have stuck with me for all this time and how many of you are new, but generally speaking, I want to create a bevy of content. And what I mean by that is I want to have gameplay videos such as this. I want to go specifically into gameplay, recording commentaries and such, where either I'm commentating over my gameplay or I'm giving you live audio from the game because we have some funny moments or some good banter or something like that. I want to be able to deliver on both those fronts for gameplay, and maybe in the future when my editing prowess gets better, I can work on actual montage kind of content. But I want to work on that, but I also want to focus on long form discussion kind of content where it's primarily webcam focused. I'm here talking in front of the camera, and we're chatting about either a serious topic or just an interest of mine, something new in the world of gaming, in the world of politics, in the world of economics, and whatever topic, movies, entertainment, anything. I'd like to be able to music, I'd like to just be able to kind of just lay back and chill and talk with you guys and have some good, productive conversation there, because I think I can bring a lot to the table with conversations like that. And I feel like my comfort level in front of the camera is pretty adept for not really having done it. And I like challenging myself in that way to produce compelling content that is mostly just discussion based. So I want to be able to tackle this content on YouTube from multiple fronts, and while doing so, it's difficult because I also want to be able to push my Twitch further. Now, we're at a point where I've worked heavily on adjusting my overlay and creating a setup that I think is really solid for the stream. I'd ideally like to be able to do 1080p streams again on Modern Warfare, but I think at the moment it's just better to do 720. They're super stable, the frames are super crisp, it looks gorgeous, and even though we're not at that 1080, a lot of users don't have 1080 to begin with on Twitch anyway because of bandwidth purposes. So I'm okay delivering a 720p 60 FPS stream at really high quality. I'm okay moving forward with that, and I want to focus more in the short term on getting my emotes in order, a sub badge in order, and then I think streaming becomes a little bit easier where I can just turn on the stream, turn off the stream, and be able to have good content in between, create highlight moments and whatnot. But this is very time consuming, and it's a new world to me because I'm trying to be as active and consistent as possible, and I've let things go with social media and being active there, and all the while like trying to straddle the line of, as a content creator, you know, when you're first starting out, it can be incredibly difficult where you have to even challenge to get, you know, 5 viewers on a stream or 30 views on a YouTube video. These are real issues that is difficult to struggle with when you're first starting out. And so I see some content creators, I don't want to use the term selling out, but there's different methods you could use to, you know, it reminds me of YouTube way back in the day of like follow me, follow back kind of thing. And that's just, it's kind of a principled thing where I will utilize, you know, hashtags or whatever methods like that to try and get attention. But I don't think I'd ever go for a follow me, follow you, quid pro quo kind of mentality, because that just leads to unhealthy situations where you're pressured into delivering something to another person. I'm all for doing collaboration work, and I think that's really important, and I want to move towards that kind of content in the future too. But all of the relationships that I build and all the content that I want to do, all the while I want to be as transparent as possible with you guys, and all the while be enjoying what I'm doing. And I want to deliver content that I enjoy and that you guys appreciate. So that's where we're at with just making content. I'm really enjoying it right now. It's a challenge. It's creative. It's working on a lot of different levels that I wasn't in the past, and it's something that I want to pursue further and maybe even professionally. I want to get better at this. It is difficult, and it takes a lot of time investment and a lot of time management skills, because all the while I'm maintaining a full-time job. But it's a true passion of mine, and I just hope to be able to entertain you guys at the end of the day. That is my goal. I want to be able to provide entertaining content, whether it's serious or funny or toxic. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Hope you guys are too. Y'all take care. Have a good one.